I don't know what just happened. I'm gonna play again. All right, all right. Hey, everybody. Let me just get my chair rotated around here. It is your host, Kelly Walker Slaughter of 931. I am trying some new things today, and I've been messing with them all morning, and I had to download a program to compress some videos. But hopefully, by the time we get to History with Haley, I am so excited. Real quickly, though, I probably can share the promotional video as I'm talking about it. I'm really stoked. Thanks again to Community TV, TN, Jonathan Womack, partnering up with me. Don't know what I would do without him. Let me get this off right here. I don't know what it's doing. It's acting funky. That's boarded. But with that said, thank you to Jonathan for helping me. I'm learning so much with him about video editing and things like that. And he done all the editing so far on these videos that I've been putting out there. And so again, we will be having that today. Also, I want to say thanks to everybody for continuing liking and sharing and just continuing to help Warren First 931 grow. I also have a special guest, which I do need to start getting that as well on my phone. I went and talked with Chris Cope yesterday from Chris Springs Market. There's a backstory behind the shirt sales, FYI, on from the Coffee County School. And it's a sweet story. And I know he got to talk to Thunder Radio as well. But now that we kind of know, like within like 48 hours with local businesses and things like that, I think this negative has turned into an amazing positive. And when you hear the story of how this got started, how it's ending, and what, kind of Warren County's piggybacking on what, the Coffee County basketball team is doing. It's just great, and I applaud all of them. But before I do, I would love to show y'all. This is the promotional video that Jonathan put together for me that, so I can showcase, and I'm going to play this for you right quick. It's so neat. So isn't that so neat? I'm so excited about History with Haley. If anybody knows Mr. Jimmy Haley, whether that was from school or as a mayor or a county executive, whatever the case may be, one thing I always, loved about that man is he made education sound fun to us kids when we had him in high school. And another thing was when we were in YSI, and we do talk about that at the beginning of the episode with him, because he's such an amazing history teller. He tells it in such a fun way and a captivating way that, he just draws you in, and, you just linger on every one of his words. You're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So, and we do talk about one of the things when we were in YSI, what he did was take the kids a lot to the ghost tours. And oh, I didn't turn the TVs on. That's okay. But with that said, one of the things he would always take the YSIers to do two things. We would do kind of ghost walking tours of the history of the cemetery, and then also too we would clean it up as well. And so one thing that I learned from him is you have to love your community. You have to respect your community. I think a lot of my foundations, it was not just him, but he was a big part of it, of why I love Warren County so much, is because he ingrained that in us. Like, in order for this county to flourish and to move forward, we not only have to work together, but we have to respect one another, and we have to respect the stuff outside. Because if we don't, things are going to go to waste and they're going to be thrown away. And, then that's history that's lost. And we don't want to lose that. I tell my son, make good grades so you can get into YSI, so you can see this, education. And that's why we go on tours and stuff with Mr. Haley or whoever's got a tour going on. My son just absolutely love it. We went to do the history walking tour at the Black House when they have them as well. And it's just amazing the history we have here in Warren County. And talking a little bit more about that before I get on with everything else, I got the privilege to interview George and Charlene at Falcon Rest Mansion. I'm trying to remember how to say that this morning. And because everybody knows it in different ways, but it's called Falcon Rest Mansion. And with that said, I got to go with them and walk through the house again. And I've been through that house 3 times already, twice as a high schooler or a middle schooler and high schooler. And then the third time as a young McMinnville professionals. We had an event there. But this time going through it and seeing it in a different light, doing the one-on-one with them and learning the history of the, Falcon Rest Mansion again, as well as knowing that, and we'll go into it more later on, because I did do an episode with them. The Tennessee Biltmore, they were like one of the first houses known in McMinnville to have electricity and all that and working water in the house while everybody was probably still boiling the water and putting in their baths. God bless the person that had to do that. Horrible. I bet it was horrible. And had, and could flip on a switch and have their lights. And they talk about all that. And, my son was like, when we got in the car, he goes, Mom, I learned so much off of one house. And so I say this, because I'm always afraid. I don't want history to ever repeat itself. And so I say, if you have young children and you want them to learn the ins and outs of their community, you got to go by the history first. And that's truth, 100% truth. And so if you don't teach them that, who's going to? The internet? Sometimes the internet's not always right. But hearing it from the people that are still here with us today, that you got to captivate those moments. So with that said, I want to just, excuse me. So I'm I had a little bit of sausage and now I regret it. Whew. But with that said, be ready, because we got a 20-minute interview with Mr. Haley talking about how Warren County got its name, how McMinnville got its name, who was first on the land. We'll talk about Trail of Tears, all of that stuff. So I won't tell any more, but it's just great, and I cannot wait. And I think it's just going to be fun. A little segment on Thursdays. With that said, getting back into the swing of things, because I am trying to keep everybody informed and up to date on this stuff, as it's going a little slow today, so bear with me. But again, tickets are on sale right now for Covenant Academy's Country Elegance Mother-Son and Father-Daughter Dance. I cannot stress this enough. I've said this so many times. But with that said, who's now texting me? Your video didn't show a few minutes ago. Who texted me? Did my video go off of YouTube? Probably did. Let's see. Your video didn't show a few minutes ago, just a blink of flashing screen. Oh, well, before I say any more, let's go to my YouTube account. I want to make sure that everybody hears today's show. It is very important. No, that's not it. That's the wrong one. Content, live. Nope. Give me a minute, guys. It's 2 days ago. I always have to double check, and thank you to Junior for letting me know. Sometimes, okay, so here it says it's live. Oh, it's back on. He just has it in the beginning. Okay, it's on. So, with that said, tickets are on sale. Several ways to get tickets for the Mother Son, which is on March the 1st, and Father Daughter is on March the 2nd. And it's going to be at the Bridgestone Learning Center in Morrison. Tickets are $35 each. The dress attire can be formal or casual. Now, several ways you can get tickets. You can go, first and foremost, go to the school at Covenant Academy and get your tickets there. They have a slew of them there, like I have a handful of mine. And you can go, you got to fill out the form, make sure you either bring exact change or make a check out to Covenant Academy. And then don't worry, because you also have to fill out those release forms we have to do every year with Bridgestone. Second, every Tuesday and Thursday night, I am here at Tops. Now, if I'm not here because of some random errand, because I am a mom, you guys can come either way, because Tops Frozen Yogurt has the book with them to help sell them as well. Because some things do happen. I am a mom and I have to go do stuff. So I apologize for anybody that I've missed. Another thing is, you don't actually have to wait till Thursday or Friday or Tuesday or Thursday night for me. I keep the book here now the whole time, and if I ever need to come and get something, I can. Matt and Anna have been amazing working with me on this, and so the staff knows how to sell the tickets, and I just come every day to check to see if they've sold them. But if you want them and you want to get them from me, you can call me or text me at 305-0869, and we can meet somewhere. I actually had a gentleman on Facebook message me as well. You can go to Warren First, or if you're friends with me on my personal page on Facebook, you can message me that way too, to get you tickets as well. Or if you know anybody that knows me, message them and they can get a hold of me and we'll make it work. I've been meeting people at banks. I've been meeting people at schools. I've delivered them at farmers market. Whatever makes it easy for you, because I am a semi-retired mama and a full-time or semi-retired worker and full-time mama. That's how I'm going to say it now. And I make up my own time. But if you do also want to come in the morning times, like on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, to meet me in the morning, like right after you drop off your kiddos, text me and let me know so I know I can have it all ready for you. So if I have to do the podcast, you don't have to, don't have to message me. It's going to be right there with your name tag on it, and you fill it out, leave the information, and then I can get it. So you don't bother me while I'm on air in case of. But yeah, several ways you can get it. You just got to make it happen. So for that dad that has messaged me again, which I'm actually going to double check if he got my message this morning, because I did text him. I tried to call him. Let's see. Let's go back, because I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to get these tickets. Okay, he hasn't seen it yet. He might be working, and that's fine. So, yeah, several ways to do that. I also will be at next Tuesday. I will give this out. I'm going to get a little more tickets, so there's some here and there. I'm going to be at the Boy Scouts meeting, Troop 888, and I am going to be handing out tickets there as well. So, if you're part of the Boy Scouts that we do over at the church on Tuesday nights with the Star and everybody, I'll be having tickets there as well. So we're trying to get the word out, trying to get everything done. So with that said, there you go on that. I want to do a quick shout out. We talked about this the other day. So a young man, his last name is Collins. He was everybody said everybody sent a prayer out for him. He's from Dibbrell Elementary, and he went to do the spelling bee. And I got the paper, so thank you to the Southern Standard for putting this on the front page. This just made my day, and I bet it made that little boy's day. Look at that. Can you spell champion? He won. How exciting is that? It says Collins wins the spelling bee. He is an 8th grader. His name's Grant Collins, and he spelled his way to first place at the Warren County District Spelling Bee Monday night, and he correctly spelled the word philotrum. I don't know, clinched the championship. So again, and he got a Chromebook. So how sweet is this? He made the front page. I bet now if anybody did this like when we were in school, you would cut this out and try to find out where he lived, and they mailed it to him. Now Ryan J did that a couple times. Ryan J Moore did that a couple times when my son. Ooh, that's bright. The sun's coming in hot today. Do I even need that? Oh, it's just bright. How can I stop that? Stop. Woof. Get away, get away. Let me figure this out. Every new day is a new dawn. No, I just don't need it. Sun's coming in fine. Once it moves, it'll be fun. But anyways, that was just so sweet of the Standard to do that and all that stuff. And that little boy couldn't get kudos to him. Grant Collins. Whoop, whoop. Love it. I love it. And I do apologize. The sun's coming in really bright right now. Let me see if I can fix this right quick because it's like super bright. Stop that one. Okay. Does that look better? Where in the heck is that light coming from? I don't know. I put it over. It looks a little better. Okay. We'll just utilize it. Embrace the nature of Warren County and the sun brightness. I don't know where it's coming from. So, I'm sorry. Like, can I go like that? Nope. I don't know where it's coming from. Anywho, so talked about Collins. Congratulations once again to Grant Collins for winning the spelling bee. Bravo, boy. You did an amazing job. And way to represent your school for sure. Love it. I do have some special guests coming in today. We're going to have our show. Of course, I've already mentioned History with Haley. Okay, it's saying it's saved. Download. Okay. Let's download it. Yeah, here we go. I got so many things going on. Some people are like, do you not have a helper? No, I'm by myself. And that's absolutely fine. I do also, we were talking about Chris Cope. I do have an interview with him coming up on the show as well. And then be on the lookout because next week, well, I'm thinking about, I'm going to have even more people in. There's a star balloon in here. It's scaring me. My cousin Christy, that is the executive director at Families in Crisis New Beginnings, we're going to have Arinda. I think I said her name right. She was going to come in today, but she's a little under the weather, so she's going to come next week. And so with that said, they're doing a prom package. And again, our prom, the package includes 2 prom tickets, a hair certificate, nail certificate, dinner certificate, and much more. It says #LoveLikeThat. And again, seniors take the pledge to engage in a healthy relationship and be entered to win a prom 2024 package. And so it says 1 out of 3 high school students experience either physical or sexual violence or both by someone they're dating. And that does happen. But again, this is a positive. If you want to come and pledge to engage in a healthy relationship and you can enter to win this amazing prom package. And Adrena will come in next week to talk about it. But seniors, you can register all month, either here at Tops, Upton's Bridal, and at the high school. We will set up a booth several times in the month to get a chance for that. So Families in Crisis New Beginnings will set up a booth as many times as they can throughout the month of February for you guys to have a chance to register to win that prom package. And again, everything counts. Every dollar earned is a dollar you didn't have, and you may need it. So again, just make that promise. Gotta have it this morning. With that said, let's talk a little bit about weather. Now that I know everything is working as good as it's going to get. Yep. Let's see. No, that's not weather. Oops. Here's weather. So as far as today goes, it is fair. It's 30 degrees outside. The wind is calm. I like it when it's not windy. It's so much better off. But today, increasing clouds with high near 56, because like we've been saying all week long, it's just going to keep rising until it gets up into the 60s, which I'm so excited. Friday and Saturday is going to be nice. So again, tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of 37. Not too bad. It will be a little windy. Friday, sunny with a high near 63. Friday night, it's going to be 35 degrees low. Saturday is going to be sunny in the high of 65, and then low Saturday night in the 40s, which again is not too terrible. Sunday is a 40%. This is when showers are coming back, but it's a 40% chance of showers on Sunday. And then Saturday night showers are likely with a 60% chance of precipitation. And then Monday we get back to some more rain. And then it looks like on Tuesday we'll get some more. Tuesday the sun will come back and grace our presence. But again, that is your weather for today. Real quickly, I will say this. If you're not following me if you want to, like I say, stay in the know, because everybody likes to be in the know. I love it when I'm doing my job right, because I'm already talking about stuff. People called me yesterday and were like, hey, can you do me a favor and talk blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I did today. I did it the other day. So, but if you want to stay in the know, several ways of doing that to keep in touch with me and what's going on in Warren County. You can follow me on any of these social media outlets: Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, Twitter, and Spotify now. But Spotify episodes come on after the show's done. It takes me a little minute for them to upload and get done. And again, so lucky, because normally this doesn't happen because you have to do like several different ones. But I did get blessed with this. You can look me up on any of these socials at Warren First 931. It is that easy. Also, share some love. Again, so many things are coming up. The best way to also stay in touch with us, let me pull this off right quick, because I don't want to pull up the wrong thing. Another way to stay in touch with us is to join our Warren First Text Club. You can, if you text the keyword Warren First to 931-305-0895, that's going to send a message to me. And I ask you, do you want to be a part of all of it, which is the community calendar, the school closures, or the weather alerts? And then you let me know, and I'll make sure to put you in that group. Let me upload. And then, so again, messaging and data rates apply on y'all's end. This has, nothing has to do with me. Like normally when we're at the radio, we always say messaging and data rates apply. But that's for on y'all's end, just to keep you up to date on that. Upload. Thank you. I think I put it on shared by accident, which is fine. I just don't know how it's going to do it. But yeah, with that said, there's ways to stay in touch with us, and make sure you text that keyword Warren First. So I know it's about the podcast. Let's see. Stay in the know. Yep, that's a good one. That's out. Another thing is our community calendar. I know I talk about this a lot, but I always want to make sure that everybody knows about it. First and foremost, okay, there it is. First and foremost, the community calendar is a legit community calendar. Whether you're friends with me or not, whether you do business with me or not, it's like a community garden. It cannot grow without enough love, not just by one person, but by the whole community. So with that said, if you want to be a part of it, several ways you can do that. If you just want to publicly view it, text me at the 3050869 number and let me know you want the link so you can see it publicly. You do not have to have a Gmail account to see my Google Calendar. But if you do want to add or edit the calendar, when you text that number, text me your email and say, please add me to the list. I would like to add and edit events of mine on your community calendar. We have several events. It's ever so growing. We're working on making it more and more every day. Somebody asked me, are you going to put the school calendar on there? Yes, I am, boo. Yes, I am. You just got to give me a minute. I have so many people giving me great ideas on what to do next. And so I just want to make sure that I try to accommodate as much as I can for you guys as well. Okay, so there's that. Another thing going on, don't forget, it is coming up on the calendar. But if you are wanting to be a part of the spring and summer consignment sale that Covenant Academy does in their gym, it's one of the top 3 at the most that I think has some good quality clothes at good affordable prices. You can drop them off by appointment from February the 17th to the 19th. And then on the 20th from 4 to 6 p.m., it's the worker sale. So if you are working it and you want to get like the first sneak peek of what all cool stuff they have at the consignment, you can get on there from 4 to 6 on the 20th. Then on the 21st is the public sale. And that's going to be from 3:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. February the 22nd is also public sale, same time. February the 23rd, it's going to be now this is where it's getting fun. February the 23rd, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. is the half off price pre-sale from consigners and the workers. And then the public's half price sale is going to be on February the 24th from 9 to 10 a.m. And then from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. is the public half price sales. Yes, that's correct. And then from 9 to 10 is going to be the pre-sale for the consigners and workers. Yeah, that's right. And then, of course, once it's all said and done, you can pick up consigners, pick up your items on the 25th of February from 2 to 4 p.m. It's that easy. It's that simple. And it's one of our biggest events that we have at the school as well, besides the dance. So make sure you become a part of that. Okay. Let me go to the tablet. Come on. Oh, yes. Put some sizzle in your Valentine's Day with their mix or match specials for 2. Jay's Restaurant is doing it again. It's half rack of ribs or ribeye steak plus an appetizer and drinks for $39.99. Or if you want 2 prime ribs with an appetizer and drinks, it's $49.99. And you can get that at Jay's Restaurant, home of the good food at the 3-Star Mall. You can give them a call at 473-5125. Look at that. Oh, it's so delicious. So good. So good. So again, I need to share that because that looks yummy and it makes me hungry. And plus today is Friday, or tomorrow, not today. Tomorrow is Friday and they have their prime rib special as well. So make sure you check that out too because it's so good. I love it. Dibble PTO did a shout out to Grant Collins. Bless it. Love it. Now, the Warren County Middle School is doing their Sunrise Circle It will be running a fundraiser from February 1st to February the 12th. We will be selling compliment cards attached to crushed sodas for $1. Students that want to purchase will need to come see Miss Cunningham or Miss Morgan's room during home base from February the 5th to the 9th. This will be done a grade level at a time, so please make sure you go at your right times. And I'm going to share that as well on there. A big congratulations to student Isaiah Bourne for the Residential Commercial Industrial Electrical Program for passing his LLE. And that's a limited license electrician exam he passed. So kudos to him. Let's go to my page because I did share a lot on Tuesday and Wednesday that I wanted to get out there. If you did not see this, I don't know if this is every Wednesday, but First Baptist looks like they offered a meal yesterday. It looked really sweet, and that's why I shared that. So hopefully that helped get y'all some love on that. I would like to say shout out to the Mad Cow Running Company and Outfitters. They said we had some crazy cows racing this past weekend. First up was Mark Davis and Jessica Davis heading south to Mississippi to run a 10K. Way to go, Mark. We are so proud of you. I headed a little further south, and this is Monica Moore, headed further south to run the Clearwater Ultra Festival and cross the finish line for the 50K distance. Good Lord, woman. My gosh. Also, Joel and Colleen Lawrence went to Middleburg, Florida, with Joe competing the 50K trail run and Colleen finishing the marathon trail run. Way to go, Team Lawrence. Good luck to the cows towing the start line at the Black Toe Run this Saturday. And that's going to be Guido Hustles, Randall Rappel, Miranda Eaton Furby, Shyla Hensley, Chad Hill, Kara Gribble Hill, Brad Burkett, Monica Moore, and all the friends in Woodbury. You guys are doing amazing. The other day, I don't know when it was one of the nights I was in town this week, and I see a ton of people doing a night run, and I was freezing, so I think it might have been Tuesday night. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then once you see one over here, you see one over there. But again, if you are needing a person to motivate you that because you feel like you lack the passion to get, to be able to run or walk or whatever the case may be, I tell you what, this group of people, they are motivators. It just continues to grow even more. Irving College Elementary, they wanted to wish Gavin Parcels good luck at the district spelling bee the other night. Again, we had a lot of people represent here in Warren County. So here we go. And I'm hoping that this video has downloaded, because if so, we're going to make this happen right now. Did it go? I don't know which one it went in. Let's see. Where'd it go? I have to look it up right quick. But Prater's posted this first, and they said, show your Pioneer Pride game day, February the 2nd. Stop by Prater's Barbecue wearing your favorite Warren County Pioneer attire with the meal purchase of $25 or more, and Prater's Barbecue is going to donate 10% to special games here in Warren County. Dine in, carry out. You can call them at 635-2259. Let's go Pioneers. Now, with that said, because now I got to go back. Let's see. Because Chris Cope's going to talk more about it. Yeah. Okay. It keeps ever growing. And again, thanks. I got to say, I know I was talking ugly about Thunder Radio the other day because I was just hurt from those shirts. But now that I know the story behind them, and this is the thing where, I feel like, gosh, why didn't y'all say this at the beginning? I think it would have been a lot easier on people. Add another to the list. I was trying to go down to the bottom. Here we go. Now, hear us out on this. Thursday, they're going to be donating today 10% on all sales to Dream for Weave. And Chris Cope will explain what that is. It's the organization that these shirts that Thunder Radio was promoting. It was a softball coach, I believe he said, that passed away due to some complications to a surgery. And so the money that they're raising is going to go towards, it's like a scholarship program for one of the kids at the school. So with that said, when Prater's Barbecue heard about this, it kind of like piggybacked on it. So for Friday, Warren County is going to give money to the McMinnville Special Games because they always can need help too. We have tons of organizations and they're all amazing in their own little way. But I think it's just great that everybody's getting together and banding here in Warren County, not just to only help out the Coffee County. So a lot of businesses today are giving 10% of their sales to the Coffee County Foundation. It's called Dream for Weave. And I think this negative that turned into this amazing positive. And so we'll explain more, or Chris will explain more of that later. But they keep just growing ever so. So today, all the money is going to go towards Dream for Weave. And then tomorrow, the money that's raised is going to go to the Warren County McMinnville Special Games. All right, I got to make sure that this video came in because I really wanted you guys to hear it. Yeah, it did. Okay. So now I just got to pull it out and then we're good to go. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Some of this stuff, it takes longer than you think. Whew. And I always say it is what it is. But I do appreciate everybody's patience. Yes, I need to download it. Download anyways. It's fine. Okay. As this is downloading, again, if you want to know more about this, I do know that Chris Cope was on, they did I don't know if they did the interview with him or they're playing it today like I'm doing, but they think that's what he said. But Thunder Radio was talking about what we're doing for Coffee County as well as Warren County. And then Thunder Radio also did donate, Chris told me, to the McMinnville Special Games. Another way of doing it, I didn't see it yet. I'm going to text Chris later so I can share it on my page, is Holly that's over McMinnville Special Games. I think they have like a Venmo if you want to pay. Like if you can't go to any of these businesses because you're just busy or you're at work or something like that, you are welcome to Venmo. My hair's just falling out like a hot cake. You're welcome to Venmo the special games that way and still be present. And it's like I told him in the interview yesterday, which you'll hear it, if there's like I think he said there's like close to 40,000 people in McMinnville. If everybody donated $1, 40,000 right there. Just saying. But right now I did have it. I downloaded it and I want y'all to hear it. No, that says downloads. Well, where'd it go? Everything downloads in a different way, and nope. Stop. Show me the folder. And I'm drinking my coffee cup. There it is. It just hasn't made it over. And then we'll do history with Haley. Well, it's not popping up. It's there. I tell y'all what, the life I lead. I just bring it down? Where'd it go? No. I'm playing this video today. I don't care how long it takes. What's it labeled under? I may have to I have to talk through too. Well, it downloaded twice, I see. It's like right there. I tell y'all what, technology is good. And technology, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to have to do two things at the same time because I don't think it downloaded right. Yep, it didn't download. Hold on, guys. Now you're like, Kelly, come on now. I locked that door by accident. Oopsies. Okay. We're just gonna we're gonna email it this time. This is trash. It did not download. It did not save. It is what it is. But with that said, I am, while I'm here, there's so many people coming in and out. Okay, so the history with Haley is not gonna. It won't. None of them will. I'm over this because I had them saved on the computer and now it's saying it won't work. Whatevs. I will actually, while we're talking on the show, just doing it this way. If you actually want to go back and see the interview with Haley, I'm going to do this separate. No, I just did. I'll do it after the show's over. It's not letting me do what I want to do. It's okay. It's okay. I'll do this after the show. Because the name of my phone's saying the file of Chris Springs Market is too big. I'm about over it. I'm about over this technology, guys. I like it to a point, but then I'm like, over. Because that's the only thing that I mess up on daily is the videos. The videos it's got to be a certain thing, so I got to research a little bit more. But again, be looking on my Facebook and then and Instagram and anything I can, because I think I know I can put a Chris Cope's video on all social medias. On the Haley one, I don't know if it's going to let me. I think Facebook may let me, but if not, we'll just put it on YouTube. I'll figure out a way. I always do. But with that, going back to what's going on in the community and surrounding areas, make sure you show some love to the Pioneer Battalion Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. I have been sharing this. I think it's amazing, the stuff that they are doing and showing these kids how to respect their flag, their colors, all that stuff, because, somebody's got to teach them, right? And then I do know that we have a ton of Valentine's special things going on. I would love a list. I'm going to start making this week as well. But NHC Patient Council is having a Valentine bake and gift sale on February the 13th, just in time, right the day before Valentine's Day. If you haven't got your special sweetie something and she likes, being involved in the community and things like that, this might actually be a good gift to give her. So by doing that, it's going to be at the NHC Dining Hall located at 928 Old Smithville Road from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All patient council proceeds will go to the Taylor family who had a house fire back in December, just to keep you informed and up to date with that. Again, it's all open to the public, so make sure you do that. Don't forget that this Friday, tomorrow, it should come out and support the songwriters Friday night at the Park Theater in McMinnville. We are even going to play a song too. So that shout out is going to go to August Lows as well. They're going to be doing theirs. And just like I said, that night run, you should see the post. If you're not following Mad Cow, check them out. Also, check out, I love this, the Warren County Pioneer Wrestling. If you cannot make it there, somebody who's all over their Facebook page goes live so you can see it, so you don't miss it. And I think that's great. Another thing I'm super excited about this week and next week, got to give my girl Sydney from Wink Skincare Studio some love this morning, as tomorrow me and my bestie is going to go there and celebrate, start part 1 of her birthday weekend experience. And I think it was just so neat because when I set this up, she's going to get the facial and I'm going to get the tranquil massage, which I think we all need sometimes. But with that said, Sydney was like, "Are you saying y'all are celebrating a birthday?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I'm celebrating my friend's birthday." She's like, "Would you like me to make some mimosas?" I'm like, "You do that?" She's like, "Yeah, we do little special stuff like that." So when we get there, we're going to have one glass of mimosas, and then we're going to get our, facial and massage on. And I think that's just awesome. And then with that said, she just is now promoting this thing called a disco glow. And I always like having a clean face and shiny and glowing. Like the sun has already, it looks like I have a halo on my head because it's still so bright where I'm standing right now. But this disco glow, it's a facial, will help calm any redness you're experiencing. And with the heat on 24/7, we're all red and irritated. So give a boost of hydration and send you back out into the world glowing like a 70s disco party. And they said, don't worry, we don't have the Bee Gees on background music. This disco facial is all glow and pure relaxation. And honestly, I should just call Sydney and be like, I don't care if you want to play Bee Gees in the background. I think it'd be kind of neat. Another thing I think is really neat, especially with Valentine's right around the corner, the Hitch Outfitters is showcasing some jewelry. It's called I think layers. I might be saying it wrong, but jewelry is a girl's best friend. They have necklaces, earrings, rings, and more. Just a perfect little gift. And I see like the rings, and I'm really drawn to them right now. I love it. Juicy's Wellness has calling all you foodies. Again, if you don't see, all the pages that they put of their posting of their food and such, you got to check that out. Lemon is also sporting some amazing outfits for that special someone, or you want to look pretty for that special night, you can do so as well. I did see this because we were promoting at the Park Theater that William Lee Golden and the Goldens were going to be performing. And it says, we regret to inform our valid fans and friends that due to unforeseen circumstances beyond their control, we must unfortunately cancel the upcoming concerts, and that one being on February the 16th in McMinnville. But they did also post all the other shows. I do not know what happened. It doesn't say what, but they say they sincerely apologize for the inconvenience this may have caused and are working diligently to reschedule and ensure the smooth process for issuing refunds to all the ticket holders, which will be through your original place of purchase. So if you got your ticket purchased through Park Theater with Ashley and Joe, that's where you're going to be getting your refund from. And like I said earlier, with the August Lowe's group, the Tennessee Songwriters Week qualifying round, which is something amazing, and I'm so glad that McMinnville is a part of it. It's this Friday at 7 o'clock. Now, you can claim your free ticket to attend or sign up to participate as a contestant. They're located at 115 West Main Street, or give them a call at 506-2787. And again, in partnership with the McMinnville Tourism Development Board. But we got a lot of local talent that's going to be showcased in this, and then we might see some people out of town as well. Also, let's see. No, not that one. Not that one. I'm trying to see everything going on. I wanted to say this real quick again, because in case you didn't hear it on the other day's show, because sometimes I don't know if my videos are on or not, because they do shut off depending on the bandwidth issue, but it's okay. We make it work. I think this is awesome. If you're not following City of McMinnville, the government page on any of their socials, you need to. They are offering, or they've come up with an app called C-Click Fix. It's the non-emergency app that helps report those things. Like, the potholes, or, street signs down, the spotlight is not working, something in town that you'd be like, hey, there's a busted pipe. Well, you don't need to call 911. You can actually go on this app, and it's called C-Click Fix, and it explains how to get in and, figure it out. But I think that's amazing. Get connected, get involved, and then you can get results that way. Also, I did share Monday morning kickoff that Nolan Ming, the city administrator, does as well. Don't forget that Cumberland Biscuit Company, my boys, got to throw the mug up and try to there you go, to get that out. With that said, don't forget to make plans, and here it goes. It went away. They are opened on Friday and Saturday night for dinner from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., and the weather is perfect, so come on down and explore. And, they do such an amazing job, whether it's at Tops Frozen Yogurt Metro Deli as well as Cumberland Biscuit. Nate and them, there's one dish that I get. It's the shrimp and grits plate, and I can't do Obey seasoning, and he knows that. And so I'm like, can you just not put it in there for me? And he does. So I'm just saying, they do treat you like family there, either whether you go here or there. You can't miss it. And don't forget, they are back. A brisket burnt ends special started at 5 p.m. Last week at Collins. They're back. So if you like those brisket burnt ends, I don't like food that's burnt, but if you like food that's burnt, go for it. I'm not judging. And don't also, I talked to Melissa Mullins yesterday, that's over the McMinnville Warren County Chamber of Commerce. Make plans, guys, to get tickets for Wednesday, February the 7th at 12 o'clock at the Milner Banquet Room at 500 Garfield Street. Now, this is sponsored by Caney Fork Electric. Again, the featured speaker is going to be Dr. Grant Swallows. He's actually going to be talking about speaking on our public school education system here, specifically in Warren County. I'm going to try to go to that as well to get some little highlights for you guys. And then, but again, if you want to get the $20 ticket, you have to go in person at the chamber office to get that. Or you can order the tickets online, but that's going to be $23.18 when you purchase online. But this is open to the public. So, if you are a parent out there that is concerned, or, that wants to stay ahead of your child's education, this is another good reason to go to this event. If you don't go, then you don't know. That's my saying. If you don't go, you don't know. But if you have any more questions on this, you can always contact the Chamber of Commerce anytime, or go to any of their socials as well and ask them a question. They'll probably answer it for you. I do know, as we're getting close to wrapping it up, I know, let's see, where was it? Let me make sure, because I didn't see any pictures, but again, it's been just a wild week. I wanted to see what the Zoom interview was. But at the Warren County High School, they've been doing their basketball homecoming all week. And every day they've done something special. And today is their class colors. So you should be seeing a lot of blacks, blues, reds, and whites. And that's what you need to wear at tonight's coming home game is your colors. Represent right. And then, of course, tomorrow is the big rivalry game against Coffee County, which, of course, like I said, you can go to our Facebook page to see Chris Cope's interview that I had. I could not get it downloaded. It said it was too big of a file to transfer. So, you do what you can. But again, be listening tomorrow. We got an amazing group of people coming in on the show. I have the lovely ladies from Caring Hearts United coming on the show with me and talking about their event that they got going on February the 15th as well. So just be wary or cautious of that, because if you want to check them out, that's the way to do it. And then you can always follow them too as well. Real quickly, we're going to go over, because I always like ending with the calendar. This week going on, where we're at, right here. So, of course, today is February the 1st, and of course it marks the first day of Black History Month. And I'm going to try to get somebody in here to talk to me about the Black History Month stuff. And I had some names thrown at me the other day, and so we'll get that going, because I think that's, like I said, everybody needs to know the history of what's going on. Happy early birthday shout out to my mother-in-law. Her birthday's on the 3rd. I just want to say shout out. Love you. Don't forget, on February the 4th is Sunday Fun Day at the Sammy Farm and Cow Rescue from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Whether you're a whole group or it's just yourself, you can have fun being a part of the herd. But if you go on our community calendar, and if you want to be on our community calendar, let me post this up right quick. You can by texting me at 931-305-0869. And let me know if you want to see it publicly or if you want to be a part of it where you can add and edit your own events as well. But the fill out form is right there. Of course, on Tuesday, it is back Singo at Smooth Rapids. It's a bingo version, but with like a singing thing. It's really neat. And then on Wednesday, also at Smooth Rapids, of course, is there. They have it every Wednesday, survey time showdown. And then on every Thursday, they have trivia night. And don't forget to make plans for the great, legendary Lori Morgan is going to be at the Park Theater on the 9th. Again, if you want tickets, go to McMinnvilleParkTheater.com to get that. Her show starts at 7:30. On the 10th starts the first, or the one of two breakfasts that the Warren County Rescue Squad Country Ham puts together. So that's going to start that off. And then as we get closer to time, where's that? Because I'm trying to work ahead here so y'all know. Several things are coming up in February. It is crazy. Like I said, we got, the Warren County Rescue Squad does their thing twice a month. The Romantic Valentine's Dinner that Caring Hearts United is coming up on the 15th. On the 17th, Mad Cow Custom, the run that they're doing at the middle school is coming up on the 17th. The Armored Light Motorcycle Ministry Chili Cook-Off is coming up. We got the Warren County Genealogical Historical Association monthly meeting that's coming up. And again, they just said, from what I know that Ann told me, they're just going to do the show and tell that they were going to do in January when it came the huge snowfall. And that's what they're going to do for this one. And then, of course, the Covenant Academy consignment drop off. Like if you want to pick, drop off your consignment starts that day as well. There's tons of things going on. Make sure you check it out. School closures and more is also on here because President's Day is on the 19th. So mark your calendar because that's a 3-day weekend for all you kids out there. And then that's all I'm seeing right now. I don't want to go too far. But if you want to see more, that's the way you can get on and be a part of it. Other than that, guys, it has been an amazing experience hanging out with you today. Sorry about the 2 videos. Before I leave Tops today, I am posting both those videos. So please take your time and watch History with Haley. It's a little close to 20 minutes. And so please watch that. And thank you to Jonathan Womack from Community TVTN for helping me put this video together. It looked amazing. He did a phenomenal job. And again, if we don't know the history, we are always failed to repeat it. I've always been told that. So educate yourself, educate your kids, know what's in the know. And then also make sure you see that amazing video I have with Chris Cope at Chris Springs Market yesterday, talking about today's events and tomorrow's events, because there's such a sweet story behind how the t-shirt started. It is all, and again, as a Warren County person, I took a lot of, I got upset with it because I don't have anybody involved in basketball. But our rivals back in the day was Cookeville and us. So we hated, I mean, it got nasty sometimes. And so I can understand where the heat comes from the ball game. But when you put shirts out there and you don't tell the story behind it, then everybody's going to have their own narrative on it, like a lot of us here in Warren County did. But for the last 48 hours, how this negative turned into a positive has been amazing. And I think that once you hear Chris Cope's, what he found out through everything, it's just going to be really great. And I think what the t-shirt sale money is going towards, that Dream for Weave, which was a softball coach that passed away due to unfortunate reason, that money goes to the foundation to support a high school student for a scholarship that may not have that money, and they may need that when they graduate and put it towards college. I mean, it's just a sweet thing that they do. And then having, Prater's Barbecue kicked it off by doing the 10% for Friday. And then it's crazy how many, I can't even tell you how many people's involved in this now. And then if you see what First National Bank did, like every 3-pointer, they're doing some money towards it. But it's like I tell Chris in the interview, I don't care what fundraiser it is, if everybody donated $1, because there's, I think, close to 40,000 people in Warren County. Every organization, if there's 40 organizations, all you have to do is donate $40 and $1 each to each organization, and they can get $40K in a matter of minutes. Just saying. I say always work smarter, not harder. So with that said, guys, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy this beautiful weather too. I mean, I didn't even have to turn on my fluorescent light because it's still shining bright like I have a halo on my head. But other than that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the day. And remember, Warren County,